So, in my opinion, the ministry is relevant. First, they have to be convinced. So, if the shipping ministry which deals with ports and shipping are convinced, I am doubtful about that. If they are convinced that these are the coastal resources which are likely to be affected by port development and shipping, so you lay down a system for yourself. Once I have identified the coastal resources, what can be affected, and without affecting them, if I want to build a port or go with the shipping, these are the following things I should do. And once that is decided, all of us together, even society as well as government, should chase that. Now I know this looks like one of those ideal combinations, but I don't think there is any alternative.
Mr. Joseph, the issue here is that we know the deficiencies of the system. I mean, I'm sure the NGOs or they also know about it. The government knows about it. Financiers know about it. The corporates know about it. But somehow we are still not able to change the system. Now, either it is because it is a democracy, is it? So, who is that person who will really initiate and change that? I mean, Environment Ministry is thinking independent of Ministry of Shipping, or for that matter, the developmental requirements. So the Ministry of Finance is looking at things very differently. So the different constituents of government are also not one single unit. So how do we? What is that we have to do now, today, at this moment, to make sure, because this is our country, right? This is our planet. This is our city, Mumbai, and we need to do something. So how do we do that so that people are happy, the development takes place, the investors invest money, the lenders lend money. It seems to be like a problem which everybody knows about it, but nobody is able to do anything. So why can't we do things? I mean, can't we evolve a framework which starts from us as different constituents, and take this forward and try to solve the problem rather than being helpless about it. So, Captain Saki, would you like to?
Thank you, Ramesh. I would just Joseph has in his own individual style, he can make a point very forcefully, and he has done that. But just I would like to add that there is a apprehension that in a democratic society, if the development doesn't take place, people are not given jobs, progress doesn't take place, the party will lose election, they will not be seen anymore. The investor, if he doesn't multiply his money, he will not remain in business anymore. Similarly, if he's taken a thing in hand and he doesn't deliver, again he loses money. Loses large money. So the local people, if they don't get what they aspire, then the progress doesn't take place in that town or that city or that village. What is the stake of an environmentalist in this growth process or development? So if we can have the environment in that region have a stake, or just like a democratically elected representatives, if he can be a voice of the people in the region, and then I don't think there will be any conflict. Then he represents the local populace, and then they can take a call whether to save the turtles or to have a bridge. And I think that is one way forward.
Could you just elaborate on that? How can, like an election, you have a sort of a system which brings forward either a body institution or a group of people who are responsible for sustainability of the environment in that region. Is that what you're suggesting? I was government framework. How
it is. I mean, this is what we are thinking of the ideas now.
Sure.
We don't obviously have a system like that. I was my ship was once calling a fort called Koper. In that time, Yugoslavia, now it is Slovenia. And it was a cooperative kind of a system. If the cities, the people of the city, if they decided that they want to have a new bridge or a new building or a new office, they took a call on that, and that was done. If they wanted to have a new crane in the port, the port employees, they were the owner of the port, and they decided we're going to have a crane or a new jetty or dredge it to so and so depth, and this is in the larger interest of the port, and they decided that. So similarly, if the city of Mumbai decides yes, we should not extend because it's going to damage our environment, then so be it. Normally it is expected that the democratically elected people who will take care of these interests, both development and environment. But environmentalists are absolutely free to educate. That is where perhaps the gap is there. If they can educate the people and the industrialists and other interests in the government, they feel.
I think in the action plan side of it, it's Rajiv and Chetan, you can take it. Yes.